with this. So first here, what we will be starting with is kind of what I like to call Rotpriest with Nivmagus Elemental. So kind of trying to, in essence, have kind of some redundancy here, since with Rotpriest we're trying to cast a lot of spells, utilize like kind of Ground Rift itself for storm count. And Nivmagus really like used to be, for anyone a long time ago. So we'll kind of go through a little bit of history, like way back in I think it was like 2007, or this is the original Ravnica or Return to Ravnica. So it was like a long time ago after Nivmagus came out in Return to Ravnica. There was a modern deck with Ground Rift there as well, where you try to cast a bunch, exile a lot of spells, create like a giant attacker. So kind of the idea is, hey, we just have a few more redundant threats with the Nivmagus. I'll go into more like the Venerated Rotpriest package here in a second. But that's the idea, is to create, a little bit more redundancy, and it kind of is our empty the warrens, as it were. So Venerated Rotpriest, of course, like we have that being our main win condition. So whenever we target it with anything, our target opponent gets a poison counter. So, i.e., this is our Grapeshot. So if we're able to get up to enough storm, pick 2 of those in play, or like get up to storm 10 with the Ground Rift, and even also with targeting with any of our spells themselves, like Mutagenics, things like that. We can kill them. Also, so kind of almost like a Tendrils of Agony to a degree. And then this being in essence, like the Empty the Warrens, where it's on board, able to create a big threat with that. So that's kind of the idea with the Nivmagus in this. I played a little bit last night with it, had some cool scenarios. I actually got to win through. So for anyone watching, win through a Damping Sphere on board. Never removed it, got to storm through it. With Nivmagus Elemental just beating down as a nice 9/9, and the Ground Rift actually being able to make their creature not able to block. So random stuff there. So again, just kind of highlighting some cool scenarios that are independent. So the big thing here, so I'll go through kind of the basic package that we'll be seeing in a lot of all these lists. So we have Venerated Rotpriest. Hey, we want to target that. We also want to use Ground Rift here. So target creature without flying can't block this turn. Storm, so you can target the Venerated Rotpriest. That's always great. With that, and then also you have for Summoner's Pact, you can get more Rotpriest since we're trying to kill them that turn. Don't have to worry about the Pact trigger. And then a bunch of free spells, like 4 Gutshot, 4 Mutagenic, things that can target there, or even just the opponent if we have to deal with that. We have 1 Wild Cantor, kind of as a way to make redundant extra copies of Summoner's Pact. We might not have the mana that turn to get more Rotpriest that's effective. Then it effectively generates 2 Storm. We have Strike It Rich, so kind of our 1 accelerator here in the deck, just because like 3 to 4 mana, it's like more than enough usually to hit the opponent. 1 Gather Courage here, kind of just really functioning as Mutagenic number 5, since the first copy is going to be free. Since if we're doing something with it, we're going to be doing a Rotpriest kind of a thing, so you always have at least 1 Rotpriest when going for it. So the first copy, you can just tap the Rotpriest itself. Also, we have Spellskite. Spellskite's sweet because it is a way to make get rid of removal spells towards Spellskite, as has been used in the past. But this also does have synergy with Rotpriest. Like, so for instance, it can function as Rotpriest number 2 to a degree. So if we target everything at Rotpriest, then we do some redirection with Spellskite. You can redirect stuff, and then that changes the targets. So, i.e., you get more Rotpriest triggers. So you can kind of double up on the triggers there. Have 2 Grapeshot as 2 additional storm spells. These are not going to be cast for 20 at the opponent, stuff like that. But just so we can kind of have a total of 6. Nice. I do have 2 Underworld Breach in the deck. These just function more as value breaches, and by value I mean they're dying that turn anyway. But we'll only get like 2 cards out of it, maybe 3. It's really not designed to be kind of a core engine in this build in particular. It's just more, if we go a little bit longer and cast 1 of these, we'll probably have like maybe 4 to 6 cards in graveyard, and then, or going up, so we can get like 2 kind of in essence escapes or flashbacks, basically, to just kind of inch over the finish line. Not really to create like the cool engine we've seen that's like really big, kind of similar with Gruul Storm. and so forth. And then we're also on 14 lands. So I do have the 4 abundant harvests here in this build. In later builds, we'll see with Traverse or any other kind of like more ways to search for creatures, but I'm not running baubles or anything. Don't have Dragon's Rage Channeler in here, and Bauble being a bit slow when you don't have kind of like that engine going, at least like in my experience. So this is kind of why I'm starting out here. And then in the sideboard, it's really just mono 3-ofs, because don't really like drawing 2 of any of these all the time. The 3 Pact of Negations for extra protection. They also synergize with Nivmagus, since you can exile this stuff on the stack. Kind of an important thing here is like, yeah, whenever you have packs, you can exile them with Nivmagus so they don't resolve. I also have 3 Slaughter Pact, the cheapest way to kill creatures. Also, an important thing here is if you have a Nivmagus in play and a Venerated Priest, any of your stuff that targets to kill the Venerated Priest, except for, like the nice Grapeshot clause, like for instance, if it's like, 2 gut shots, but that would normally kill a Rotpriest, you can exile one of them with a Nivmagus, stuff like that. So kind of cool here. Slaughter Pact is a fail case, can target our own Rotpriests, exile or something like that. 3 Lava Darts on the board. These are basically because we can kill like Ragavans, other 1-drops to buy a lot of time in certain decks. Also, it's a 2 Storm type card on a go off turn, so you can like shoot them for 1, then sack, do that. So that's kind of the essence with it. And then 3 Veil of Summer, a bit more extra protection, and 3 Nature's Claims to handle any pesky artifacts and enchantments. Again, this build here is pretty vulnerable to the card Chalice of the Void on 1. And that's kind of on purpose. Of course, we can kind of figure ways around that and so forth, but wanted to really test this out, to get a feel for things when starting out. All right. We have our first game here. All right, I'll keep. I like this one. It has a turn 1 Strike It Rich, turn 2 Spellskite, and we probably can kill them on turn 3. Since we can go Morphos, Summoner's Pact, go get Rotpriest. Then we can do the Ground Rift as well. So, go and light fetch. I'm gonna fetch Shock. I do still have a Mountain in the deck, which is nice. Your turn, opponent. Sure. Alright, Ragavan's fine. So I will... Right here, I think I'm just going to go fetch a... let's fetch a Mountain. Don't need the other green source just yet. Play Spellskite as I go. So, luckily we drew the extra Spellskite, so that's kind of cool. Able to just change up all the targets. And also, this way I can block the Ragavan and cast one next turn. Say we draw a land, that would actually be not bad at all, because if we draw a land, they just die next turn, I think. Or do we have enough life to just end them? Close. Because we do have to pay 2 life each time we redirect. So if it's 5 total, that's 10 life. Alright, I will block. Don't want them to get the treasure. If there wasn't a being able to get the treasure off Ragavan, I wouldn't care about them exiling, but them having more mana is not the best for us. Voidwalker? Okay. That's fine. Alright. Mana source? Interesting. I think they're dead. Oh, you're dead. The reason they are dead is we get to do the changey target stuff. So I will Manamorphose here first. See what I draw. Green red. So I need to use, like, I'm going to use a green at some point anyway. So even though I'm probably, so I'll explain in a second. So we drew a ground rift, which kills them. Land here is also great. So the reason that the ground rift, so not even counting Arid Mesa here. So the reason they die to the ground rift is we have Storm 1, which is Manamorphose. Storm 2 is Summoner's Pact. Storm 3 is our Venerated Rotpriest, and we'll use the screen, and then we'll have 1 red available here and 1 red from the treasure token. Then it would be Storm 4 from Ground Rift. All of them will be targeting the Rotpriest, and then I will redirect all 4 of them to the Spellskite, paying 8 life, and that would give me 4 more triggers. So then it'd be a total of 8 poison for the opponent, and then the other Ground Rift being cast from hand would be for more than 2, so they die. Cool. Yeah. Also, alternatively, since we drew the mana source, so if this ground rift was also a blank, by having the mana source here, you can fetch shock. We go to 13, and then we have 4 available, and then you can use 2 to cast Spellskite. That would be Storm 3. Storm 4 would then be the Venerated Rotpriest. Then you'd only have 1 available. And then Storm 5 would be Ground Rift, and then you can redirect all 5 of those to a different Spellskite, so you get a total of exactly 10 triggers, and we go to 3 life. So they were dead both ways. I just did want to highlight. It wasn't just, because we drew 1 of a 3 of, which is actually kind of funny. So we'll hold control. We're going to do it the fun way. Because also you can bounce around if you have 2 Spellskites. You can bounce the triggers back and forth if you have that extra life to play with. Same. Yeah, here, I'll illustrate this. Okay. Actually canceled, so I'll let that resolve, I guess. So, okay. Illustrating. I'm just switching all of them. But yeah, change it. Boop. They have 8 and a lot more. Got them. Same copy? I don't think so, yeah. Oh, bring it? Oh, I don't know. I'm just randomly playing all the fun stuff. Like, this is a glass cannon, which is sweet. Like, kind of like the thing is like nice. It's like this is the one thing I did predict, which was like we don't want to just chuck this into our Gruul Storm Shell. We kind of need a separate independent build. So we're up against, I'm assuming Scam. The BR Scam. So if we put in these, I'm gonna cut the breaches since we're not really centered around them anyway. Gather Courage here. I think I might just cut that. Even though it's good, I think that we kind of just want to chill. We do have Pact of Negation, but that's really mostly good when we're trying, on our turn. Like, we're not really going to be able to counter any of their stuff. And since our graveyard doesn't matter if they board in, like, some hate for it, we just cannot care. I'll just run the 3 Veils. And those. And we still have our Nivmagus. Nivmagus is also kind of halfway decent. Since if we just go turn 1 Niv, like, then they might have to just handle it. Yeah, like our opponent, I think will probably assume we're playing those things, like maybe playing with Breach. I know Spike's also doing a all-in Breach build. Okay. All right, I'm not going to do anything on their turn. Chalice. I mean, like, yeah, like definitely there's sideboard cards for Chalice and all that. I'm just right now not running any. All right, they're gonna scam us. Let's see if we can power through. Just for plan B? Yeah, it is a plan B. That blocks also. Yeah, it's kind of our empty the Warrens. So that's where I like, is it probably correct? Who knows? But I want to see like just how much it stretches us as well. Oh, they didn't have the scam stuff? Okay, that's fine. Pay 2 life. I mean, I would like a land, please. F6. So here we still also have the gut shot, so they can't randomly get us with a Ragavan. Which is nice. Also, one thing that's pretty cool about Nivmagus is that Nivmagus can very much battle a Fury no problem. Because we can outgrow it. Which is kind of funny. Not like, it's not easy, it's not like no resources, but it's not just like bad with Empty the Warrens. Alright, I will play Spellskite here. There you go. Yeah, they didn't scam us with grief. I thought that they were like, we weren't dead at all by any means, but since we had the 2 abundant harvests, so we're like, okay, let's grind a little bit. Okay, that's fine. I don't mind. Nivmagus might have been fine there, but I'm waiting to see what they do. Since also we have this Grapeshot, so if we just draw a land, like we might be able to do some cool stuff. What are they gonna play? Season Pyro, you got it. Fury and Bolt. Okay. Here I'm going to harvest for a non-land. Wasn't bad. So if we draw a land next turn, good stuff can happen. So we have a pretty intense storm setup here. It's kind of funny. Alright, that's fine. Sure. Gut shot. Like, I don't want to get hit by Ragavan, so it's worth killing, I think. Yeah, unfortunate that they had a Fatal Push there versus damage-based. See what we can do. Alright, Nivmagus. Your turn, opponent. So I'm holding back on the Morphos. Maybe we'll get a turn that we can do some cool stuff. Not sure. But that's the hope. Poison Storm? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We do have Wilt in the kitty cam. He's firmly... Oh, okay. Jeez. Yeah, unfortunate. They've not... Yeah. We've not been able to connect. So, yeah, if we were to be able to untap with our Nivmagus there, that would have been pretty intense. We probably can win the game if we drew, like, land into thing, because it'd be Morphos, Gut Shot, Ground Rift, and Grapeshot. So it'll do a lot of damage. But we still have outs. All right, that is a very good one. They have one card in hand. I'm going to Grapeshot that. Return opponent. So my reasoning there is I might not be able to Grapeshot them next turn. So I do have to Gut Shot. So this way I go to 4. I'm not dead. Oh, okay. Unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Code Evans? Oh, doing pretty well. Yeah. We're in game 2, so we'll hopefully be able to get some revenge on them game 3. Yeah. Their Seasoned Pyromancer here doing a lot of work. Since yep. What do you want to take? Take like whatever. If they take the ground rift, unfortunate. Oh, okay. That's fine. Took the most irrelevant card in my hand. I guess Gutshot's kind of a thing, but yeah, them having like Hasty there, yeah, they didn't brick on any draws, so unfortunate for us. Oh, that would have been perfect. Actually, no, we still would have lost. So, all right, we're dead. Yep, we are dead. Oh well. They got a bunch of discard spells. Their removal lined up correctly. Nothing I can really do about that. So we'll just get ready for game 2. Do you need to mull a lot with this deck? I mean, if you mulligan like to 5 a lot, you're probably gonna like lose because you don't have enough cards to win the game. Since we're not a breach focused deck, we don't really have a way to recoup that card advantage. Like since you need a certain amount of things, so you can mull to 6 pretty well, but like you can't just mull to oblivion or like 5 and stuff. Like you can like some other kind of combo decks. Wow, that's awful. This is much better. I will keep. I'm gonna bottom a Nivmagus. So here, definitely want to fetch shock. Alrighty. See what the opponent does. They kept 7, so we're probably in a world of hurt, especially because we had to mulligan on the play. Yep. Alright, nope. Well, they can't scam us, so that's fine. As long as I don't have a way to deal with Nivmagus Elemental, I'm very happy. I'll push 5, actually. So I don't actually want to have auto yield on. Please don't have it. This is why I wanted to not be F6'd. Alright, I have a 3-4. Pact didn't also, since you exile them from the stack, pacts don't resolve, so pretty sweet. Alright, good card. Not terrible. I'm just gonna cycle. I guess green red. Sure. So control. Actually, no need to push control, I guess. Cast the other Niv. Ah, there we go. Let's see what we can do or what we have to respond to. So I have 2 Nivmaguses. They use discard here and don't have removal, like because they didn't fatal push on 1 last turn. That's cool. Like, I'm hoping it wasn't just like bait and we're just dead anyway. Okay, well, that sucks. You have nothing? Oh, okay, that's fair. Let's top deck something good. I'll take it. Back for 4. Okay. I have Spellskite here. They have to use removal on it, and it blocks really well. So, your turn, opponent. Kind of funny here. We're not actually doing any Rotpriest stuff. Oh, Rotpriesting. So far we're in our first match. Game 1, we got to do really cool stuff. We are in game 3 now. All right. That is not bad. Not attacking with my Spellskite. So, control. Your turn, opponent. We are playing our Elemental Empty the Warrens. Do these have flying now? Unfortunately, they do not, but... Oh, sweet. Are you dead? Instant or sorcery? Heck yeah. Control. You have to hold down control a lot. Abundant Harvest. We also have an insurance policy. Got him. We're up. So we've won one game with Rotpriest, one game with Nivmagus Elemental. And also on our second game where we lost, like if their removal had lined up as the not like the damage-based removal, we would have been able to Nivmagus as well. So showing a not in any way I'm trying to compare the two, but kind of like our backup plan at least isn't just like complete. We will play first. Stand is acceptable. I'll keep. Yeah, next turn I could go one. This is fine. Turn one Nivmagus. There you go. You can bolt that. Oh, is this Yawgmoth? For elves, okay. What new stuff am I missing here? Ground Drift? Underworld Breach. That's interesting. Let's see. Oh, well, what's the best way to do this? I know. Okay, well, they're elves, so I'll just attack for one. If they're Yawgmoths, so be it. That's fine, too. Rotpriest, you're up, opponent. So the reason I didn't Grapeshot that is I wanted to get the Rotpriest down since I'm really not expecting them to have any removal and stuff, so... I also have a Gut Shot here, which could do some work. That's fine. You're at 14, sure. Elvish War Master. Sure. Do I just let this happen? Let me see if I can kill them next turn. Now, I think I Gut Shot that. Right? Or no, I can't get... That doesn't matter. Right? They're just going to go off this turn? That's fine. I think next turn is going to be the big one for us. Okay. They are at 14. If I can draw something good here. Oh, Lydia, oh, thanks so much for that. That's tier 1, and welcome back to the Cat Troopers. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate those 18 months. Big height. Oh, appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, they're just going to cast their hand. That's fine. Now let's do that. This, no. They only have one creature that really hurts us at the moment. So I guess, like, yeah, not killing that was not the best, but shouldn't be too bad for us, right? Have one card in hand. They can have all the mana in the world they want next turn. So if I can get Storm 4, Yeah, I think we're like again here, Breach really not being good at all. Yeah, not killing their elves on one with their draw was really brutal. They have a War Master. Yup. Let's see. So I'll have the ability to. Yeah, not having Ground Rift is huge because if we were able to make it so the Sentinel and the Archdruid couldn't block, I think we could win because then we'd be able to go Strike It Rich, Gather Courage, Gut Shot. That'd be 3 Storm plus the 4th Storm. So that'd be a total of 14 plus like 1 to 13, and then yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're just out of this game. I don't have a good way through. We're two mana shot. Like yeah, the Underworld Breach here really not doing any work. All right, those cards are good. I'm gonna board out the breaches. I think Gather Courage is nice, but Lava Dart's just way better since we're killing their creatures. I'll try it. And then Grapeshot, of course, because it can mow the lawn, is really nice. Slaughter Pact is cool. We want to push through damage, so I am looking at that. For good reason. Like they'll have a few pieces of black removal. We do still have the whole Rotpriest combo with Spellskites. I'm gonna try this on the play. Yeah, like mostly I don't really know what hate they'll have, and if they want to do like ley lines or oozes, stuff like that, you can just not care. Like Breach is nice, but also like Breach is really kind of grindy for us. All right, I will keep. So yeah, another thing too with the Nivmagus is the fact that since we're not doing any crazy like churn through our deck with Dragon Sword Chandler and Breach, having more than 8 copies of Rotpriest or like some form of win condition, it's kind of nice having 12. What is this? Okay. Huh. Hmm. This is an interesting turn. What do I want to do? They went turn 1 that. I can do a maximum. So Summoner's Pact here, if I just want to ignore the so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I ignore the whole Rotpriest engine, I can go Summoner's Pact for Cantor is free, so +2 Storm. So it'd be 2, 3, 4. 5th spell could be Ground Rift. Alternatively, what I can do is Harvest here, get a non-land, see what I hit, which is cool. I also have Spellskite. Casting Spellskite, or if I get land, then I'd have 3 land, which would be good. But actually, kind of tough. So I think what I want to do is actually grab. No, okay, we're just gonna go play this. Attack for 1. I know last time I said the whole kill the elf on 1 thing's kind of nice. So if I Morphose here first, because next turn if I harvest, it'd be 1, 2, 3, or it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with both. Okay, well, we'll set it up. Your turn, opponent. So we have a kill next turn. Oh, Mark, yeah, you can. Removing copies of the is yeah. If you that's the whole reason that Nivmagus combos with storm cards is that all of those go on the stack, so you're able to remove them. Yeah, good question though. Yeah. All right, opponent's dead. the reason they're dead is I can Morphose here, and Abundant Harvest getting a land means that this becomes a free spell, so it'd be Storm 1, Manamorphose, Storm 2, Abundant Harvest, even if we get a fetch, so, or if we get a shock land is the worst case, because we do have a basic in the deck, so paying 2 life, get a 14, so that'd be Storm 2. Storm 3 would be Summoner's Pact, Storm 4 would be the Rotpriest, if we've used most of those, then we have 1 available, and then Storm 5 would be Ground Rift, all 5 of those would target the Venerated Rotpriest, and then we pay 10 life, redirect all those to Spellskite. But we drew a Grapeshot here, or a Gut Shot, so even better. So, since all this is what's happening, all right. Well, first things first, let me get the land. So this is free. Land, since we have them dead. Worst case scenario. Not that I'm not complaining in bad, but planning around it. So then we have Morphose, red green. So 1 for the Rotpriest, 1 for the Ground Rift. Cool. Cast Summoner's Pact. Rotpriest. Venerated Rotpriest. And then, so what can you actually do? So this would be Storm 5, so we can Gut Shot. Target Venerate, or just target a creature we control. So if we target Venerated, pay 2 life. We're 12. They get a counter. And also we can pay 2 here to redirect. That gives them 1 more counter. So then they'd get, yeah, another 1. And then control here. We only need to redirect 4 of them. Or actually, sorry, 2. Because we got the extra storm. Awesome. This. Okay. 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 And that's enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's more than enough. They are dead. Oh, never guessed Nivmagus? Oh, no, yeah. Not probably, yeah. I'm just, the one nice part about having been around for forever is being able to I've experienced a lot of these crazy interactions. All right, I'm still very fine with kind of how this goes. I think we're just the faster combo deck. Like, I hope we draw a Lava Dart. All right, I'll keep. Okay, that only casts elves. All right, top deck Lava Dart, please. Please and thank you. Okay, that's not a mana accelerator. I'm okay with that. I cast Strike Rich, then next turn I have 3 mana, so I can... Does that matter? How much does Strike Rich help, or do I want to Nivmagus on 1? If I Niv on 1, then I have the ability next turn to make a fair amount of Storm. Like, see, turn 3 I can use Ground Rift really well, but I don't think Nivmagus is ever coming through, because they get their turn 3 first. So if I Strike Rich here on 1, turn 2 I could play Spellskite. Because now, then I'm counting Nivmagus as a possible storm spell on our turn. Yeah, then that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'd have 4. Yeah, on our turn 3, then it'd be, yeah, have 3 mana. Because I think I want to turn 2 Spellskite, like, no matter what. So that's kind of the spoken for part. Because, yeah, if I strike it here, then I'll have 3 on 2. So 3 on 3, assuming we don't draw more mana. Because then that's like, I could Nivmagus, Rotpriest, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double up. Sure. Yep, cast Dragon Rich. Your turn, opponent. I think we're all in on the Rotpriest combo here. Hope they don't kill us. On 3. I'm at doing this as often. You mean streaming? Yeah, if you mean that, yeah, I'm definitely I'm streaming 4 days a week currently, like 11 to kind of close to 5. Whenever we finish up that league, kind of close to it. Yeah, but doing that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays. But yeah, streaming. Yeah, doing it 4 days a week. I'm also doing original YouTube content. Be releasing a video tomorrow as well. Direct to that. Of course, all my VODs are also on my YouTube as well. Okay, so they do have an infinite mana combo. Given that they have an infinite mana combo, I'm actually gonna. Okay, didn't want to tap that. I guess Fetch Shock. Like, I'm terrified of this for next turn. 16. Just because they probably have the Vizier combo. What would be my best bet then? Just to spew this Morphos, since I do have this other land now. Make green red. If we top deck Rotpriest, they die. If we top deck Rotpriest or Summoner's Pact, they're dead. You're dead. Reason being, I can get 2 Rotpriests and I'll have enough for Ground Rift. Thank you for casting Striker Rich on turn 1. Our first turn kill, or turn 2 kill of the day. Yes. That's why I made the green there, since I had the second green covered by the treasure token. Turn 5. This one. You're dead. Wow. Huh. Is this hand capable? We don't have any of our initial threats. Awesome. Do I keep this? Like, we do have a Spellskite that does stop their Titans from having the hasty haste. This Grapeshot is dead though, I think. I think I'll try this. The Green March. I've thought about it. I don't like it would. It's like you have to. So in order for it to work, you have to have a Rotpriest in play, and you have to pay 3 mana because it's less than X. That's the awkward part about the card. So the fact that you have to exile a card in hand, almost assuredly in this type of deck, is a massive cost. So not to say it's like unplayable at all or anything, but that's why I don't think it can fit in this build that I have constructed currently. There might be a build out there with it for sure, but yeah, the marches are not really what I'm thinking where it's at. All right, that's fine. All right, good card. Do I want a 3rd land? I do not. So I'm going to thin my deck, go grab a basic. All our fetches now tap for green, which is sweet. I'm going to cast this, get a green and a red. All right. Spellskite, your turn. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing too well this game, so this might have been a mulligan. Oh, thanks, Fluffy. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay. You're going to play your. Which one are you playing? Like, which version is this? Okay, you're still on Dryads. Interesting. Like, I know, like Mike said, I was just wondering, like, if Mistaken had the new stuff because I've seen a lot of the Azusa lists, like, don't run any Dryad type stuff. All right. So here, I guess the objective is to card. Would have been really helpful last turn. Then this turn, I'd be able to kill the opponent. I think because yeah, if we had Nivmagus this turn in play, that in hand, it'd be Storm 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it'd be yeah, 3 and 4, so 7 of these plus 4. Not close. Can't kill the Dryad. So now they have to use one and tap, copy the amulet. That's fine. I'm probably just dead. Double step up? Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, I need to. I've been trying to figure out how to get the aspect ratio to work that doesn't make everything else awful. Yeah, yeah, I am well aware. Been notified tens of times. Yeah, but yeah, they have 5 in hand, so let's see what they do. I think we're just straight dead, right? If they don't play terribly. Do you not have it? Please don't have it. You don't have the Titan. We might have a chance. See what they do. Mm-hmm. I always have a Titan. I mean, like, we'll make him trust. I mean, obviously, likelihood is quite high. But yeah. Oh, okay. Oh no, you just had all the stuff. Like, okay, do you have a transmute? Show me your transmute. If they have a transmute, I'm just gonna concede. Oh, okay, they have it all, so we'll concede. But yeah, definitely. Like I figured that they would have the turn 3 kill though, with basically like how they showed us. So us not hitting us just not having an opener, one of our 12 was good enough to make it bad. All right, no breaches. They won't have much as far as interaction. Pick up the other cards. These are the 3 flex spots. Get in our nature's claims. I can steal the haste. Yeah, I mean that's going to be completely irrelevant though because they're going to pack their summoners pack for a Titan and then play correctly and get Teleria West and stuff and make a 3rd Titan. It should be right, and then be able to kill me, I believe. Or at that point, if they have enough lands in hand, yeah, they should be able to kill me, independent of the 2 haste. I know I could steal the haste. That was the reason I didn't just snap concede. So like a basic Titan. But yeah, they'd be able to get that Valakut stuff going off. Snap keep. What do I want to do here on 1? Yeah, that is a good thing to point out. Yeah, you can steal the Slayer Stronghold, but they're going to be able to kill my thingy. Your turn, opponent. No amulet? Okay. Alright. What What do they have? If I go Rotpriest, like, they have Dismember in hand. There's just no way they don't, right? Fine. Your turn. Oh, they have just the... I was just thinking that, like, if I play the Rotpriest here, that would have been probably really good, but don't think that we have a way around this. Okay, Explore? Sure. Fog? Sure. Graveyard don't matter. Alright, if we draw a land, that'd be cool. I can dig it. I think we're in good shape. We don't have a Storm spell. I'll just play a Rotpriest. Attack for 1. I'm sandbagging this Nature's Claim, and I don't think we're going to be able to win through life. So yeah, Nivmagus might have been something we should also shave in this matchup. Good thing I need to start thinking. They only had 2 lands in play? Yeah, they were going to put 2 more Titans into play. The one they pacted for, and then they were going to transmute and do it again. With the amount of mana they have. I'm giving them credit. Okay. I'm gonna kill that. I don't have a Storm spell, so not really worried about it. Okay. That is interesting. What do I want to do? Because if I get 2 Venerated Priests, then I have 9 total Storm I can get them. Oh, yeah, you're dead. You have 1? Alright. You are dead, right? Oh, no, you're not dead. They're not dead because that's only 6 more. Alright, your turn, opponent. Are bad things happening to us this turn? Okay, another one? Sure. That's fine. Sure. Sure. Yep, we just need to hit a Storm spell. Unfortunate. Yeah. Yep, so we got to attack them, get them to 1 poison, which was nice, but yeah, unfortunately here, if they have a Titan, we're dead. Like, you have it? Okay. Nope. Alright, we have a chance. We're at 5. Happy-go-lucky fun time? Fun time? Alright, we're still live. So, let me undo. Let's see. I can't hit... Okay, so I don't want to hit a Rotpriest, because I already have this Cantor, so I actually want to cast both of these to get 2 Rotpriests out of my deck, because I don't want to draw it with the Abundant Harvest. Technically a little bit better. Non-land. We can hit Ground Rift. That would be ideal. Morphose. Okay. Yes, green red. Spellskite. Okay, dead. Unfortunate. Couldn't find our Storm card at any point, so it happens. So we're 2-1. I think I probably kept a terrible hand game 1, so yeah. Round 4. We are on the play. Definitely a mulligan. This is keepable. I'm going to keep Bottom Breach. Rotpriest, your turn. Protected from Bolt. So I'm risking it a little bit here, but I don't have kind of nice Storm setup since I have the Gather Courage. So I can deal with any sort of red card shenanigans. Is the the thought process. Crashing Footfalls has been suspended. Okay. We get to untap with Venerated Rotpriest. That's always nice. Okay. So here what I'm going to do first is Abundant Harvest for a non-land. Less than ideal. I will touch here. Second Rich. And I can attack you. Your turn, opponent. We had Gather Courage up. That's why I was fine with casting Strike at Rich. If they have a 2 damage spell, they'll do it on their turn. Assuming. You have 2 of them? They have to have 2. Oh, they have Fury. Okay, that's fine. Most unfortunate. Why Nivmagus instead of Dragon's Rage Chandler? Because we're not a focused breach deck at all. We're not based around Underworld Breach. So if it would have held the Venerated, maybe it would have been better in retrospect, but you know, we haven't really drawn much. Wow. These Spellskites are not as great in this version. Multiples. Your turn, opponent. They have missed their 3rd land drop though, so that is very good for us. How many more do they have on that? So what would be okay, that's fine. I will gladly take that exchange. So our second Spellskite here paying off for us. Oh yeah, Abundant Harvest is definitely a lot better than it seemed. Alright. I'll just cast Spellskite. Your turn. What to do? Okay. Gonna tap something, draw a card? Okay. Please cast Shardless Agent. I would like it if they cast Shardless Agent. On Void Mirror in this deck, we run packs. Like, Summoner's Pact is kind of important for us, unfortunately. So Void Mirror would actively be bad for us. Yeah, 9 packs, yeah, like, that would be, like, I mean, also, again here, these Cascade decks, like, we're supposed to be faster, so, like, if we're gonna then, like, kind of with us, since we're trying to be a glass cannon, like, kind of with the quickness, if you're gonna put, like something like, you know, just think about it like, you know, this has been this way. I know I used to mention this a lot of time with Storm, is if you're going to play into the fear, then you're kind of self-defeating the purpose of your deck, which is to be faster than everyone else. So if you're going to then be like, oh, I will slow myself down for the deck that is already slower than me with something that kind of slows me down, like, it usually doesn't work out too well. Since it doesn't, like, end the game against them or anything. You know, they're pretty well equipped. You know, if they function, you know, since it doesn't say your opponent doesn't play Magic, so it virtually wins the game on its own. So kind of just a heuristic that I like to operate by. Like, you know, of course there are corner cases, stuff like that, but all right. What would be a good draw here? That's not a bad one. Rebuy. All right, you're dead. Roll. So first we need a Rotpriest here. Green. Get rid of Spellskite. Land. Harvest. Done. Thermos 3. So control. From 4. Yeah, our value breach is here. Super critical. Target gut shot. Pay 2 life. Let that resolve. Get another trigger there. Ground Rift. You are dead. So I could have and also we had the ability if we needed a few more or if they weren't at 3 already, say they're at 1, or even if they were at 0, we could redirect 4 more of these, or 5, all 5 actually. Yeah, and I had a Gather Courage in Graveyard, so we could play that as another storm at the end for 2. Yeah. So, oh, how well, welcome back. Hope you've been well. Definitely really enjoying this too. Yeah, like that was cool. So we're up against them. I'm trying to think what I want to board in. Like, I'll take the breaches out because they're definitely going to bring in their endurances and stuff. I think we're probably a little bit more kind of on that train. I personally am a big fan of. Do I want Veils or no? Veils kind of poo. I think I want the Pact of Negations. Then I'll shave a Grapeshot, I think. Keeping in the Spellskites. Actually, guys are 3 Spellskite. So if we draw the Grapeshot, a little bit more lethal. Yeah. We're only trying to. We're trying to go fast. Like the reason I just want the Force of Negation is on our turn. This way, like I can stop their Pact of Negation, so I can stop their Force of Negations. Ugh, tongue tied there. Okay. It's mostly what I'm afraid of on my turn. Like your endurance, I don't like. We just blank. So same with Force of Vigor. Yeah, the interaction with Spellskite is pretty clutch. I will grab Stomping Ground. Target Rich. F6. Your turn. Cool. Also, Pact of Negation stops their removal, stuff like that. They're 2 damage spells. If it's like we kind of get into a weird affair on turns like 3 and 4. All right, what are you doing? Just getting ready to do something. Okay. Are you going to ice me on my upkeep? Is that the game plan here? Thinking about it. Okay. What are we drawing? Abundant Harvest. I will grab a land. Just a little bit better. Yes. This way, it's just better because I get to get up to 3 mana for next turn. If we draw any of the storm cards in our deck, that's really good. We also have like a bunch more live draws this way. Okay, so they have whatchamacallit, Violent Outburst. Or not? They don't have Violent Outburst, I'm okay with that too. Okay, Abundant Harvest. Oh, sorry, yeah, Nivmagus is our alternative. It's our Empty the Warrens. I'll grab a non-land. Huh. Are you dead, opponent? I believe you are the big dead. Rotpriest. Target. Show me your burn spell. Um, 5, 6. Yeah. Let's try it. So control target here. Tap. Always yield. Counter this. Cool. Do you have something? If they don't have force negation, we're in good shape. No force of negation? Alright. We did it. So, yeah, we had Xaxes. Yeah, so I'm assuming they were holding up like endurance or something as well. Sweet. We are 3-1. Worried with that. I will keep. This hand seems reasonable. All right, opponent. What are you doing? Are you playing Yawgmoth? No, Scam. Did we play them already? No, not Scam. Okay. What are you? Did we play them? No. Put a Bolt in the yard. Thoughtseize in the yard. Wow. That's a lot of baubles. Rotpriest triggers on any spells, yeah. So that's kind of a nice part, is like sometimes you can get them to do stuff like up their poison count. So it's kind of like that old time how we used to be able to get people to cast counter spells to up the storm count to create that lethal tendrils in Legacy, like baiting opponents to class their days, etc. Those are always fun. I'm gonna just play Spellskite here. There you go. Their creature does have to attack though, which is nice. Noxious Revival. I mean, I've thought about it for sure. Like that's a thing, but it's strict card disadvantage in a deck where we're already strapped for cards because we have no way to get stuff back. So it's kind of like just as you described. If we're living the dream, we get to live the dream more. But how does it kind of give us more situations to live the dream? But yeah, does not seem terrible at all. Also, like for games 2 and 3, it's like for more graveyard interaction. I don't know if we really want that. They're gonna board in hate. But yeah, I've definitely thought about it. Like I'm sure there's some like build out there maybe. Like I already have like my gears are already spinning for other stuff. Like ways to take this deck. We have other lists, of course, as well today for later. All right, Abundant Harvest on land. It's not a great draw. Got to cast 2 there. I guess I'll just play that. So they're just on the traditional drum deck. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunate. Horchata, excellent question. There are Utopia Sprawls in other lists we will be seeing today. So yeah, excellent thing to think about. But yeah, we'll be seeing some Utopia Sprawl action. Don't you worry. Oh wow, what are we up against? I have no clue anymore. First Spear is what's throwing me off here. All right, you have 2 blockers. Can we draw Quad Morphos into Ground Rift? Rotpriest is a card. How do we win with Rotpriest out there? We are at 10. Do we have the ability to just, like, kill the opponent in any fashion? Because now if I Rotpriest, or if I Strike It Rich, Nivmagus, Rotpriest, Ground Rift is 4. Now I don't have enough life to double stuff up, so real awkward. Yeah. Just gonna cast this. There you go. I think. So I want, yeah, I want to hold back on the Nivmagus. Yeah, your turn, opponent. Yeah, if we had 2 more life, like, because I don't, yeah, because we can't do, if we don't have 2 Spellskites in play, so we can't do the dueling Spellskite, like, bounce back and forth with targeting to get up to 10. Because like, we only had Storm 4, so it only been for 8. Yep. Oh, even Brenda, oh, thanks so much for that tier 1, and welcome to the Cat Troopers. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for the support. Yeah. We're going to be having a lot of fun today. Okay. Back for 3. I mean, I'll block there. They're going to play a creature. No. Okay, you're 13. You're 11. Dust Shadow. Accept. Okay. It's Morphos time. Morphos? Mutagenic. I guess if I hadn't cast the Dragon Rich last turn, that would have been ideal. Can we kill them? No. We don't have a way to get them. Since we can only Rotpriest, Mutagenic. Wait a second. Can we do something? Yeah, we can Nivmagus. Yeah, it's just 1. So we have 2 here, but we don't have enough life. Yep, we're dead. Not gonna show more. Yep. Treasure for blue mana for a redirect? Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was counting there was the blue mana, it does give us a little bit of a sandbag. So if we're like a couple life short, stuff like that. Kind of extra. Like Strike and Rich is such a great card. It's the it's like it feels like our Storm version of Utopia Sprawl. Like granted, we can utilize it as we will later with Utopia Sprawl, but I think Gather Courage is as good. But yeah, since it's just 1 red there, and then if we're medium flooding out, we can flash it back. And utilizing them together, I think, is actually something that, and that's like in my other builds, so we'll be able to see that. Yeah, I think Veil of Summer is good. Stop discard. They might have more. Let's see, what else would I board out? I don't really know if there's much I can board out of this. I think actually I'm going to board out 2 Nivmagus. Board in 2 Pact. Right. Since we're not really going to Nivmagus much, maybe it just randomly can do something. But against them, I don't foresee it really being all that great. Okay, I will keep this. Your turn, opponent. Oh yeah, Strike and Ridge? Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those cards that was like, it was so sweet when they first... Ooh, hello, thank you. I appreciate you, opponent. Yes. This one? You get to save the 2 life, though. How do I win? We draw something. That's something. Your turn, opponent. That is a something. Tarmogoyf? I appreciate a good Tarmogoyf. Opie's dead, I think. Let's see. Are they deterministic dead with hand? Storm 1, 2. Lock in the 3rd with ground rift. Negate Pact of Negation targeting my ground rift. That'd be Storm 4. So we can get 5 on this, 3 on this, 1 on this. We're 1 short. We are 1 short. One time? Yeah. Alright. They're big dead. So we have multiple options here. So they are tapped out, which makes this sweet. I have Summoner's Pact. We also had the Pact of Negation here for like a spell of theirs. They're going to hold up like Burn or something. So I can Pact here for another Rotpriest. So that'd be Storm 1, and then Storm 2 and 3 would be the other 2 Rotpriests. Storm 4 would be Gutshot, one of them, and then Storm 5 is another Ground Rift. Or I can just Summoner's Pact, go grab Wild Cantor. So that would be, and so that's effectively 0 mana because Cantor sacks for the mana. So that'd be 2 free Storm. We have 3 available, so let me just play the land. And then Storm 3 would be Rotpriest, Storm 4 would be Gutshot, Storm 5 and 6 would be both Ground Rifts. So we have a wealth of riches. So, yeah. We just do this. Yeah, we can kill them with double Rotpriest, I guess. Does it be Storm 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, we'll just double Rotpriest them. Doesn't really matter. Oop. Oh, didn't mean to reveal hand. Okay, cool. I hate photo. Revealed hand showed them Pact of Negation. That's not good. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, opponent. Wasn't trying to be rude. Since they also have that, maybe just Tarmogoyf's just not good enough in matchup. Or not Tarmogoyf, but Nivmagus. Not sure. No, I'll just keep it as is. Gutshot, Pact Rift. Yeah, there was like, yeah. That's what I just, yeah, what I verbalized. Yeah, but yeah, we had that as well. Yeah, we had like both avenues. I'll keep this hand. So if they discard spell us, that's cool. Because we do have some good cards. Since we have double Rotpriest. Oh, okay. What are you gonna play? Oh, Darcy? That's fine. Play your bobble? Oh, no bobble. Okay. Harvest. On land. Your turn, opponent. Didn't want to play a Rotpriest on 1. Since I could easily just kill it. If I had a pump spell, I'd consider it, though. Oh, Tarmogoyf? Okay. Alrighty. What card do I want? I want... Morphos? Oh, Summoner's Pact. Okay. That's cool. They 4 cards in hand, and they've done nothing. Question is, what do I want to do? I have access to 4 Rotpriests. Or 3 next turn. If I fetch here, how big is this? It's a 2/3. Yeah, I need to play at least one of the Rotpriests. If I play both, I can Summoner's Pact for 2 next turn. Still non-lethal. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Don't want to be too low on life. Oh, hey, what's up, Sam? Welcome, welcome. Turn 1 Rotpriest. It does sometimes, like, the reason, like, a lot of times, like, having 2 in hand does, like, let you do that. Mine was also, oh, okay, they're just doing that. Alright, you get 1. I should have probably put both Rotpriests into play the more I think about it now. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of times, like, ours, I was just trying to think, like, what I was trying to do, since it was also before the Summoner's Pact. Like, I was just thinking I might want to sandbag it since we had the 3 land, so maybe utilizing the Storm Count, stuff like that. But yeah, definitely something, and I also derped real bad right there by not, like, we're dead next turn anyway, but I should have, fetch tapped on their end step. Okay, that is not good for me. I would be at 8, which is a big different number. Very different number. Go to 5 here. Because yeah, I'd have enough. I'd have 2 more life. This is really bad. Since if I had 2 more life, yeah, I screwed up. Bye. Sorry, chat. Too busy interacting. Because yeah, what I could do here is, yeah. Then I'd have triple Venerated Rotpriest. Right now, this is fine. Yeah, we're probably dead here. Do you have Bolt? Oh, Teamer Battle Rage. Actually, wait. Hold up. Hold up. That's fine. I'm at 3 anyway. Yep. So me not. So yeah. So by me not fetching during that end step, I died there. Yeah. So my fetch is what killed me. Oh no. So I yeeted that game into the sun. Yep. Because then next turn, I'd have had 2 more life. Could have done that. I would have been at 2. They would have been at 2. Whatchamacallit. And then I could Summoner's Pact, get 2 more Venerateds. It's 6. I would have been 2. No, I would have been still short. No, I'm not upset about the result. I'm just going over my punt. Yeah, I yeeted that game into the sun, I think. Let's see.